Good afternoon, everyone, respected organizer, fellow speakers, and to everyone watching us on live on YouTube. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share this stage with such inspiring mind. It truly means a lot to be here today. My name is Siddharth, and I had the privilege of serving as a NASA Space Lab lead in Bhopal, India. And today, I don't want to give you a technical lecture. I want to share a story, a perspective, and maybe a small shift in the way you look at space, technology, and your own potential. Let me begin with a simple question. When you hear the word space, what comes to your mind? Maybe it's rocket, astronaut, moon mission, Mars rover, something far away from your daily life. For most of us, space felt distance, something that belongs to scientific at NASA, engineering at ISRO's, or people working in advanced research lab. It doesn't feel like it belongs to students, to young professionals, or to people sitting small town with limited resources. I used to think the same. I thought space innovation was only for genius people, people with big degrees, big lab, big mind, and big budgets. Then I become a part of NASA Space App ecosystem, and that belief completely broke. NASA Space App is not just a hackathon; it is a global movement, a movement that believes that anyone, anywhere can contribute to solving Earth problem using space data, and that beliefs change everything. As a lead, I had the chance to interact with hundreds of students. Many of them were attending their first hackathons. Some of them had never worked in a team before. Some of them were scared to even speak in English, and yet, in 48 hours, I saw them transform. I saw fear turning into curiosity. I saw hesitation turning into confidence. I saw confusion turning into clarity. And that's when I realized something very important. Innovation does not start with skills. Innovation starts with belief. Believe that I can try. Believe that my idea matters. Believe that I am allowed to fail and learn. We often talk about innovation as if it's about technology stacks, programming languages, AI models, or cloud platforms. But the truth is, innovation is deeply human. It begins emotional, fears, excitement, curiosity, doubt, hopes. Coming from a background in cybersecurity, data analytics, cloud system, and software development, I am trained to think in system. And space is the biggest system. We can observe space, teach us something powerful. Everything is connected. Satellite connected to Earth, climate system connected to human behavior, technology connected to society, and our decision today connected to the future of the next generation. This connection creates responsibility. When we build technology today, we are not just building tools, we are shaping behavior, privacy, security, and trust, moreover. And this is where space inspired thinking become important because in space mission there is no room for careless design. In space system failure can lost lives. In space engineering responsibility is not optional. Now imagine applying the same mindset to earth based technology. Imagine building apps that respect our privacy. Imagine design AI systems that are ethical. Imagine creating digital platforms that are inclusive. Imagine innovating not just for speed but for sustainability. This is the kind of thinking we need today. During the NASA Space App Challenge, team worked on problems related to climate changes, disaster response, environmental monitoring, urban sustainability, and data visualization. They were not building for fun. They were building for impact. And the most of the beautiful part, not all team succeeded technically. Some prototype failed, some idea didn't work, but every participant walked away with something more valuable than a working app. They walked away with confidence. One student came to me and said, "Sir, this is my first time and I felt my idea are taken seriously." That sentence stayed with me because confidence is the real output of the innovation ecosystem. Project may end, hackathon may finish, certificate may collect dust, but confidence change life trajectory. Stage. Leadership is about creating an environment where others feel safe to try. As a lead, my job was not to be a smart person in the room. My job was to make the room smarter. To encourage question, to normalize failure, to celebrate small wins, to remind students that confusion is not a weakness. It is a part of the learning curves. We live in the world where young people are under constant pressure, pressure to succeed, pressure to be perfect, pressure to be compete, but innovation does not grow in pressure. Innovation grows in psychological safety. If we want more innovators, we must create more safe space. Today, the world is facing complex problems. Climate changes, cybersecurity threats, misinformation, digital inequality, data privacy, mental health challenges. These problems cannot be solved by one discipline alone. They require interdisciplinary thinking. We need engineers who understand ethics. We need data scientists who understand society. We need cybersecurity professionals who understand human behavior. We need leaders who understand technology. And importantly, we need young minds who believe they belong in this conversation. The future will not be built only in Silicon Valleys or big research lab. It will be built in classroom, co-working space, and small room with big dreams. So if you are a student listening to this today, I want you to hear this carefully, clearly. You don't need permission to start innovation. You don't need perfect skills to begin. You don't need to wait for the big right moment. Start with curiosity, start with small problem, start with learning because the future is not something that we wait for. The future is something we design, build, secure and protect. If young mind can use space data to solve earth problems, then your idea, your voice and your potential truly matters. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much to organize for creating this platform. And thank you everyone who believes that innovating belonging to everyone.
Yes. Great talk, very inspirational. That
Yeah,
mentioned
thank you.
actually a lot of key details regarding youth. That was very amazing, and thank you so much.
Yeah, I think that was able to connect with us on a personal note as well because me and Kavina both participated in the Space Apps Challenge here in our city, so we were really able to resonate with your talk as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There is always an opportunity to contribute to the discussions that we have at EnviroCast Geo. If you are interested in attending or even speaking at a future conference, learn more at geo.envirocast.org. We're excited to hear your insights.